Behold, motherfuckers! Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a new video showing the brand new Phantom Express. So there's a lot of changes going on and it's time we had a proper look at this. The project is at the moment, well, pretty much done, but there is probably going to be, well, I say probably there's most likely going to be more changes in the future regarding this. So why don't we have a look at what's new, and we'll show you some clips at the end, which are very cool indeed. PS, one thing to know is that I did the clips before I did this actual review section, so there are going to be a couple of moments where you hear people yelling outside because again, windows open, fans on, hot day. So yeah, let's move on. The train is pretty much the same thing, there's nothing really major going on when it comes to the differences except for the roof at the back here. All the spikes have been taken off, it has now been a bit more calmer. The vampire's in there, but I've taken the ghosts and the skeletons out. Skeletons. Need to make sure I say it Yogscast style because I'm a huge fan. Moving on, the tender is now a lot smaller, and that is because I wanted to use the base that it was currently using to actually make one of the rolling stock pieces. The Metroliner coach, which is the grey one with the stripes going along the middle, has also been taken apart. In fact, let me hold this with the other hand a sec. Here are the remains. Managed to keep it in one piece, but not too bad. So I had one of the black bases, so I took it off to make one of the Phantom Express pieces, which I think look really nice at the moment, but again, more work will be done in the future. So this is just a little thing really, it's just everything that I had on the first one, just smaller. Wings are on there, which I think is pretty cool. No webs this time because I think the webs are a bit too big. I do have the spikes along the top because I did like that idea. Besides, it is special glow-in-the-dark pieces on there, so I thought may as well use them somehow. Let's move that out of the way and move on to the exciting bit. 3 carriages have been made. Well, I don't know if you call these carriages. They're prisons, if anything. But I do like this. I really do. It was so hard trying to make these and build them up all together because I wanted to try and keep everything balanced. The first one and the third one, which you see on each end, are as symmetrical as possible. So let me shuffle my way over to the side a little bit so I can get a better view. Here we go. So again, we have 2 end ones supposed to be somewhat similar. There is a special Ninjago castle piece here at the back. I did like this, so I thought that would be a good piece to use. So normally you'd see a coach that is 5 bricks high, then a roof. This is actually 6. I had to work around using this piece, but that's not too much of a problem. More glow-in-the-dark pieces used on kind of like the outside pieces as well, because there was a bit of space. So I thought it would be a good idea. More lights and whatever going along the top. We have a bat, a spider, an owl, and a rat. A couple of spiders on each one, in fact. Inside we have these bone doors, and a ghost is making sure nobody tries to jump off whilst they're going to the undead prison. This is, yeah, these are more like prison cars rather than passenger cars, good lord. So looking at the middle one, it obviously has a number of differences. First of all, the outside ones have these little round pieces, and it goes into this triangular shape, and it has that on each side. I tried to keep that so it resembles the original kind of wagons that came with the ghost train. So if you don't know what I'm on about, let me show you the quick box again. So you can see here it has that sort of detail, so I thought I'd try and carry that on. Bone doors, again, I tried to carry on, which I think is pretty good. I did have to kind of limit the amount of pieces being used because, again, didn't really have that many. And speaking of which, I did focus on black too much, which is why you probably see more black than there should be, but details are quite difficult. There's a white stripe going along twice actually. There's a small one going along the top because that's just there to fill in the gap to the fact that I didn't have any more black pieces, which I would have preferred to have there, and a white thick line going along there where it has the slope pieces filling in there, and there's bits where you see a white version of these kind of door pieces, like hinges, and black ones that take over because I only have it's about 6 of these, so there's 2 white ones on the other side of here, and 1 white one on the other side of here. But that's not too much of a problem. In time I'll get the new pieces and that can be changed and made to look better. One detail I think is quite nice is that I have used more taller pieces. There's another wanted sign from the Ninjago set. These are skeleton feet, once again from Ninjago. Ninjago does have quite the impact because of all the skeleton pieces and models that I was able to get. So it just holds like a little bar, which I think is quite nice. It kind of fills the gap and it's a really cool detail. And again, that covers all like the gaps in the sections of the coaches. There is a white one there because I'm really lacking in parts now, to the fact that I've used so many of certain colours for this project and the others. Get that to connect properly. And yeah, I mean, besides that, that's pretty much it. There isn't too much else to do with these. I mean, details will come in the future that are... It's quite hard to see from like this angle. Let's see if I can try and get a bit more sunlight. Will that work? So you can kind of see here, especially at the back, there's like these gel prism bars, which are used as the windows for a more scary look still, which I think looks really cool. And more details. That's just it. Just more nice big pieces to act as like massive teeth. And that's that. So if we pull the whole thing together again, we have the Phantom Express. Let me go back a little bit more. Hang on. And there we go. Need to get a good shot for the thumbnail. So thank you all ever so much for watching. You are now going to see about 30 odd seconds or whatever of a good section of clips of this train in action, pulling all those 3 wagons. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.